Today I'm talking about self-image, your sense of self. When you are living with major depression, particularly in the beginning stages when things are the hardest, you invest so much time in being just okay. You just want to feel not shit. So in the beginning stages, you don't actually realize that it's draining such a sense of yourself, and you're so focused on getting better and being okay that before you know it, before you wake up and realize, you come to a point where you wonder who you are anymore, and what are your interests, what are my passions, what are the things that get me ticking, what are my talents, what is my purpose in life? And these are all common questions that people face when they suffer from mental illness because, well, for me, major depression became such a huge part of my identity, and it had prevented me from so many different things that I enjoyed in life, all the things that I had tried to get out and do because I was untreated with depression. It really put a stop to accomplishing the things that I'd wanted to do at the time. So I removed myself from everything. I wasn't working, I wasn't really doing anything. And, I was just focusing on getting on the right medication and not wanting to kill myself. So when those are your two focuses, you really don't have much mental space for who you are. But as you get better, you start to wonder, well, what am I getting better for? When this is all over, this huge struggle with depression, once I get stable, what is it that I'm living for? What am I going to do with myself? I had become so tied up in surviving and getting better and struggling that once I got to a level, I suppose, where I felt like I wasn't struggling so much, you think, well, what am I going to invest all my energy and time in? And so when you get to this stage, you start to think, I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? And so it's when you get to this stage that, as hard as it is, and I've learnt this personally, the best thing you can do is not put pressure on yourself. And it makes logical sense because the more you stress, the more your mind remains unclear and confused and muddled, and you're not going to figure out those questions if you're feeling confused and frustrated and stressed. You just won't. You are at your best when you are calm and relaxed and at peace. So the best thing and the first thing you need to do is to really just accept where you are and say, I don't really know what my interests are. I don't know what my passions are, but that's okay. At the right time, I will know. And so if you just set yourself free with that pressure, you can then begin to just enjoy your life and just enjoy the daily things that happen. You might like to go for a walk in the park, you might like to go have a coffee, you might like to take a picture, paint a picture, make music, I don't know. But it just gives you that freedom to explore again and kind of be, I guess, like a child again, playing with all these different toys and different things and just exploring. So you really need to release yourself from that social pressure to know exactly what you want in life, to have a definitive goal and to go for it. You really need to release yourself from that. And so my advice is with self-image is to just follow your joy, follow your interests, just see where they lead you and just have fun with it. I mean, you've been going through a really, really hard time. Coping with major depression is really not easy. It really isn't. And we need to start giving ourselves credit and merit for the progress that we do make. As I've said in previous videos, you really need to reward yourself and say, you know what? Enough with criticizing myself, enough with pressuring myself to be happy and well. I'm just going to release myself from that pressure and enjoy my life and just enjoy me. So once you get to that stage where you are starting to ask those questions and, what do I do with my time now that I'm a little bit better? Just remember, firstly, release yourself from the pressure to know exactly who you are. And the second thing is to just follow your joy, follow your interests, place no pressure on yourself, and just enjoy your life. Until next time, peace.